Konnichiwa, fellow Armchair General Samas. This is Gamer1745 with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with playing as Japan, as you probably could tell by the introduction. I said, let's see, good afternoon, sort of, good day, good afternoon, Armchair Generals, you got that, but Sama is sort of like San, General Sans, but higher. It's a much higher rank than a standard sort of person. So General Samas. Let's send you over to here. You're not at a port. Then get to a port. West Tokyo's maybe where you need to go. Is that now at a port? Not going to leave a good motorized division here. On the mainland, you can have garrisons and other stuff. And let's see, we have... Okay. When are we going to get our destroyer researched? Okay, 6 days. Let's do a smart naval strategy that is use submarines effectively. Okay, this one require, okay, this is medium range, Houston, armament, okay, let's go for these. We're going to go a little bit more for, oh, well, let's visibility, 26, 25, 20. I believe sub visibility, the lower the number is better. I believe so. Well, that's worth the extra cost, I guess. Be less visible. And it's costing us a lot more oil. Okay. Another thing we need to do here is we need to build some air bases forward so that we can use some air power, and I'm actually going to bump that to the top. Okay, so we have our better destroyers. Yeah, let's do a better carrier. Now, well, let's take a look through here, see if there's... Getting here. decrease unemployment, weekly. Well, we are heading towards bad stability, so let's... Factory output and consumer goods. Let's go with that. Don't like that we are down so low on stability. Not letting me plan naval invasions. Or is it just doing something funny with the map? Okay, just doing something funny with the map. Okay. Don't know how they're changing that. Alright. Have that as a possible invasion down there. And now that we've improved submarine operations, let's all come over here and get that. Cats or dogs? Huh. Dogs are much more friendly. Okay, looking at small arms. I think we may change him. Probably should have before now. There we go. Okay, so we are December 37, almost that, and I'm agreeing with the Chinese border incident. Get a Marco Polo bridge incident, world tension increased by 1. I don't know that we're ready for this, but I think this is... let's look a little deeper. Effect, world tension. And this is gains conquer focus. Yeah, that's okay. So that's what I'm thinking. So we'll do this. Now at this time, 36 through 38, well, through 37, there have been thousands of border incidents, often conducted by the Manchukuo army, even though it was through this Beijing. Some with the Soviets, but in the Mongols, but most with China. And a lot of this, there's a lot of ongoing incidences that Japan has been probing the Chinese border. And the Marco Polo Bridge incident is just sort of the latest event in all of this. Now, we're going to train our army in China by fighting the Chinese. Okay, well, let's move you back up to there. They'll supply that better. And we can produce more ships. Now we have a new model of destroyer. So let's get that cranking. How many? 2 1/3 per year. And we also need to get, I want to get, where are they? Huh? Flying boats. Where are my flying boats? What? No. Why aren't we seeing the tops of these? This must be a UI interface. Okay, well here's the flying boats. Maybe it was up. Maybe we're missing something up there. That's weird. Okay. There we go. That's better. Because now we're no longer missing the tops of that. Was some just displaying something oddly. Okay, and now we're seeing more types. Yes, so want to get flying boats in there, but I just need to get some of these things worked out, like infantry equipment, uniforms. Okay, well we need to be a little smarter about this. We got artillery trucks, we got artillery, but those are good. Garrison equipment, we're not producing any, but we don't need. HQ equipment, we got a lot of HQ equipment, so producing that helped us out, but let's go down to just that. Let's go to 2 of those. And then we need cavalry equipment. Okay, I guess we are sort of deficit spending already. But let's do that. Now, what else can we cut back on? heavy machine gun and mortar teams. We can see about cutting back on some of that. How much are we producing? We can go down to 1 on those and 1 on those. Okay, that's good. Transport vehicles and more cavalry equipment, I think. That'd be these regular improved trucks here. And do that. Graphics pending. Marco Polo bridge incident. Gain base support workers. Gains annex gold. Chinese border incident. Okay, so well we can do that soon, but not okay. Not gonna do that just yet. Soon. Soon. Expand the Osaka arsenal. Expand the Kobe works. Improve destroyer equipment. Yeah, that's rather nice. Imperial austerity, consumer goods, industrial effort. Okay, these are. We're gonna start these. Marco Polo bridges, and we'll teach those Chinese. Are we just making sure we're not actually at war with anybody yet? No. Now, okay, so we're going to go to war with China. I don't need the political power gain. I don't know, I don't know enough why it's so negative. But he looks like we'll be a better off situation there. Okay, we are overstressing the supply here. Let's back you guys out to there. Our nation mood is changing for the better or worse. Okay, we're going to homogeneous, good. Anschluss of Austria. Rolling barrages, very good. That again should have where is it? Land doctrines. Okay, we only have the 2 left. So, back to research. Click here, we need to get that. Yeah, let's research this. Yeah, this is the World War I technologies. Carrier pigeons. Then don't know if everyone heard. You have to get through a bunch of these to get to the more modern doctrines. So we are pushing our way through. Radio detection, that is good. I think we are researching all the World War I's left that we can. Okay, they moved a lot of army up here, but a lot of that is militia divisions. Not saying we're not going to have trouble getting through them, but I just don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to plus that to 1 so that once that's done, it will stop producing it and we'll produce newer carriers. And yeah, we want to be able to do larger. This is just a relatively small invasion, but I'm hoping that this we'll be able to shift a bunch of these forces down into southern China. You're overstressing our supplies, which is costing me problems. You're that. Again, I hate this Pax Americana. I hate the state metric. That's probably maybe as much about winter as anything else. The Hiru class aircraft carrier. Naval Construction Bureau has finished development of the Hiru class aircraft carrier. The IGN Soru, Blue Dragon, didn't know that, and the Hiru Flying Dragon were designed with mirrored island superstructure to speed up aircraft recovery process while sailing next to each other. Oh, okay. How interesting. They were fast carriers with room for large air groups, but minimally armored. They displaced 20,000 tons and large engines to provide high speed and long range operation. These were the first modern aircraft carriers of the Japanese or Imperial Japanese Navy and the platform for their aircraft carrier development, which were based on. Well, good. Well, cool. Very interesting. I didn't know that they were mirrored so they could sort of sail next to each other, but all right. I don't think we're going to build too many of the older ones. Now we're getting ready for a land battle. Yeah. Well, we go this, ground support improves. That's good. Now, how is our construction doing? We've gotten the additional air base there. Not very many planes, though. Yes, you're right about that, Django. I'm going to see what we can get through here. So they are somewhat fortified. And we're looking at coming down there to really mess with them. I hadn't heard that, IKB, that it was a random sort of thing. I do know that they sent in homing pigeons in with some of the resistance group, or resistance people. Mostly it was radios, but they did do some homing pigeons that way. I know I hadn't heard it was a random thing. That is interesting. Now, how bad are we on? Okay, everything but rubber, that's good. Now, back to here. Okay, so that is helping. Well, we got through that. No more of these we currently can expand. We've got 10 days left on that, which is helping with this considerably. Okay, so now we can, because some of these have a year date. Okay. No, we don't need more. Well, we'll change. Yeah, these two are the mutually exclusive. These others, we only do one of these every 6 months or something like that. Imperial War Conferences have covered. Okay, so I don't know if we've even caught up on carrier fighters. Naval fighters, we haven't. No, we've put more into that. So let's, well, we don't have the political power just yet. So once we do, we will get some of that going. Imperial austerity, good. Industrial effort, which we're going to get through some of these, at least this one now. I think that'll be good for us. Gains conquer focus Republic of China, but we already have available war annex selected state Republic. Well, no, let's go with this. No, we're just going to go to war because that will, or we could do that maybe after we're at war. So we're going to do this first. Okay. Soon, very soon. Okay, let's see about our Navy. Before we actually go to war here. Okay, select you. Got a nice carrier and such. Let's put you in the South China Sea with search and destroy. What? Yeah, that has a full. Let's give you guys some more. All destroyers up to there. Ozawa, you can have that. We're going to select you. And let's go for here, search and destroy. Ice water, okay, anti-aircraft, that'll be useful at some point. Blockade runner, good. Sea wolf, there we go, that's what we're looking for. Let's put you in the convoy raiding East China Sea. We're going to cut off. Yeah, I would like to do another Britain series. Not sure when we'll get to that, but I would. I'm sort of thinking, the other thing I'm thinking about is doing another American series. Empire of Japan Fleet. This is all the stuff we've been building. Okay, so let's select this. Fleet submarine, coastal submarine, long range fleet submarine. Okay, so let's create a new fleet. And fleet submarines and there. All of them. Okay. These guys we're going to put, well, let's see if we gotta find a commander down here. Air controller's nice, but convoy reading South China Sea. There we go. And what sort of battleships are these? There we are. These are the Issei class. I don't know what those are, but speed 25. Well, that'll be good enough for the Yellow Sea. There we go, let's get these guys out. Oh, let's also slow this up a little bit. So now we have some naval operations. We're going to dominate France and Britain. Announce an alliance, good. Yes, we're getting ready for that. You're right, we need to make sure we have anti-submarine warfare as well as good, which they also failed at, just didn't do, commerce rating with their subs, which is what we're setting up to do there. That should cut China off from most of the surface, or most of the commerce around the world. Okay. Our coastal submarines. Well, let's just select this. Yeah, this is pretty good. So let's get you just into your own thing. Since we have the 2 carriers, we're going to put Yamamoto in charge of that. And I think that one can come up and patrol here. Hungary renounces the Treaty of Trianon. Okay. So you guys, we'll let the clock roll. We're getting close. Carrier primacy, good. Now we're having a good amount of convoy escorts, fleet submarines. Not really worried about what China is going to do to my navy right now, so we're going to do that. And let's see, what sort of aircraft do we have available? Okay, basically these army fighters. So, I think we won't be overstressing it. This and these guys come up and go after both of those. Once you're deployed. Now we have a bunch more fighters and bombers and things back here. You make sure they don't come up and get us there. You shift up to there and then yeah, I will. Sorry, I did answer you. I guess your way. Yeah, I would like to try it sometime. I'm not sure when. Next in Hearts of Iron 4, I'm planning on doing Britain. Just don't know right offhand. But I will be doing one. Presumably, it'll be after our Japanese series. I'm not sure if it'll be next. I still have a bunch more to do for the Great War series. And I do also want to play another Kaiserreich game. 38, not really too much to research here. But we do now have, let's get these going. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you. While I'm looking here, I do prefer it to be paused. Okay, we're already in May. Okay. Well, we're going to end the episode here. So this way, next episode, we can start the war with China. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank you for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, and I, of course, really love hearing from you. So please post questions, comments, suggestions, ideas. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.